go one side.
What's going on?
Hello.
Hi.
Weapons on you, ma'am?
No, sir.
Okay, do you mind if I do a closed palm frisk real quick?
Kurt, sorry, yes, go right ahead.
Fucking keys. God damn it. Okay, yeah, you're good.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
What's up?
Dumb.
Oh, like an ammunition sort of thing.
All right, candidates, if you can make yourselves comfortable in your chairs, and everyone who is here to view and also ask any questions, please make yourselves comfortable. We're gonna start shortly. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Hey, yo. You need me for anything?
No, I think we're good. Yeah, go ahead and you guys can have a seat over here.
Can I be a pick me? Can I join? Can I be a
Yes,
pick
you
me?
can have a seat. Yes.
Yippee, yippee.
Can pick me either
Hey
way.
guys.
Hey, Mira.
Hey guys. Hey queens. Hey queens.
What's poppin'?
Oi. I'm with the cool kids. I'm with the cool kids. Oh my
You're
God.
in the VIP.
I know
Hell
that's
yeah,
right.
you are.
I know that's right. Period. Find me, Lola. Come on. Come on.
I wanted my own mic just because if someone decides to talk shit on me, I'm about to fucking clap the fuck back.
I know that's right. You can do it this time. You don't have to worry
That's
about losing
right.
the thing.
That's right.
Right?
I don't know how to read right now.
Rolling away from me? Oh. I still have her sniper. Where is she? I feel like I should know where she is, though. Or at least she knows where I am. Listen,
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I know the next mayor is up on that stage, but the current mayor also. Current mayor is right here. So, fuck me.
I'll speak to you later.
Do you have eyes on me?
You sure I shouldn't say anything about your birthday?
But I'm just saying. I understand that.
Happy birthday!
On that stage, the current mayor is right here.
Happy birthday.
Oh shit, happy birthday.
Thank you. Well, I'm just saying, when I'm standing over here, you have eyes on me, right? Okay. Bye.
Alright. I'll see you then. See you soon. Yeah. I got this.
I want to see who's up on that stage. Oh, honey. I don't, Oscar, I don't know who this guy is. Oscar, don't know who that is. Karen, Kelly, Merv, Garen. Don't know. Kristoff and Shelly.
My God.
It is 4 more years. Oh God.
It's gonna start. 5 minutes.
Boba's. Hi, Stevie.
You telling me to start?
Uh-oh. The man faces are coming in.
Uh-oh.
People are starting to look manly.
Hot.
Con, is that like Ellie Knight? Huh?
Where?
She responded to Charlie's twin stab. Trying to figure it out.
The LA Knight, yeah.
Oh, I miss her. I miss her. For me. I remember when I would help her restock her store.
Alrighty, is this thing on?
Yup.
Amazing. Okay. Welcome everyone to the first round of debates this mayoral election. We're going to be having a second round of debates at the end of this week as well. So if anybody has missed this one, there'll be another opportunity to go to another one. Tonight, we will hear from each of the candidates about their platforms, their plans, and stances on certain situations. Obviously, ask that the audience allow time for each candidate to speak. And obviously, if they're being asked a question directly, let them finish. Please, no outbursts, because Lord knows we may be here for just a little bit and we'd like to get through this in a timely manner. And without further ado, starting from, let's say, my left, so Shelly, why don't we introduce all of the candidates?
Do I just sit here and do it, or do I stand up?
You could sit there, you can stand up, whatever you want to do.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Shelly Berger Smith, and I'm running for presidential mayor of Los Santos, or San Andreas. I'm all about change, innovating, communicating, and creating new opportunities for everyone. By the way, can you guys hear me okay? Is this thing on?
Yes,
okay,
yes,
okay,
it is,
good,
Shelly.
Okay, good. I'm all about working with what we have, even if it means we have to sort of do things unconventionally. Is that a word? Inconventionally. I think that's sort of important, and it sort of embraces, like, you know, because we don't always know what's gonna happen and what I feel like we don't always know what's going on, I guess. And I guess that's sort of my take on things. Let's do what we can. Let's work with what we have, and let's make things work. And I hate the word no, and I want to make things work as much as possible, and have fun doing it. So that's what I'm all about. I don't want to take up too much time, so I know we got a lot of people to go through. So that's me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shelly.
That's a good answer.
Can't see who's. Oh, that's Christoph. Okay.
My name is Christoph. It's good to see everyone here.
Whoa.
I will be running for mayor, and I plan to help this great state by doing a number of different things, such as tax reform. I would like to lower the tax on some items that we need, like food, gas for our cars,
sounds like a robot.
items at the convenience stores, the mega mall, things like that, and raise taxes to supplement the money by raising the taxes on things like houses, cars, paints, and stuff like that. To help to do prison reform. I hate to see people that are sitting in jail for 30 to 45 years waiting for trial.
How's it going?
In that same regard, I would also like to help felons who get out of jail that want to turn their lives around, create more jobs for them, more opportunities for them in the city. I also want to help the PD and EMS. Hopefully I could work to get them better equipment and vehicles to help their departments. To set up weekly town hall meetings to be transparent with everyone, as well as hear ideas so we could always continue improving. For unemployment, to hopefully help people who cannot find a job. This way we could help you get on your feet and set you up to succeed. We're opening a lot of businesses, but I'm hoping that we can start opening a lot of different types of businesses throughout all of the different areas of this great state. I have government experience already by working at the DMV as well as security for City Hall. Throughout my time here, I have made a lot of friends and helped a lot of different people. I hope to always be here for everyone like I am now and continue to help as I can. Thank you very much.
Woo!
So much, Christoph. Can't tell who's next. Whoever's next, you can go.
What's up, man? It's me, Weedingle Dan. How's it going out there, people?
Weedingle.
Woo!
Woo.
Woo?
Right, what's up, man? So I'm running to be the next criminal mayor of the city. So my plans are for legalization of marijuana and to make sure that we're really undercutting and defunding the police here, man. These police have had enough time on top of this city as kings of Los Santos, and it's time to make it go back into the hands of the civilians and the criminals, man. So that's my goal. Thank you.
Much Weedingle. Next.
all. My name is Garen Lupo. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. I am running for mayor, kind of like Christoph said, to really help this city. I have experience with building a community in Mirror Park. I have directly helped 20 people become business owners, and indirectly 60 others by helping with their proposals. All going to be similarly running on the same platform. I want to have a city council. People are elected from the different neighborhoods and districts to represent the places they belong, so nobody's overlooked. I'd like to have a tax reform after speaking with business owners and citizens on what would be a fair pricing point for them to still help the state along with business be approved. I also believe that we should be looking into felons' incentives, not punishments, with they have already served their time and fine. They should not be delegated to not owning a business. So opening up the business license to people who are trying to change their life around. Tax breaks and small grants for businesses to be spread out in the city depending on where they're located, opening their businesses where they're at. At the end of the day, when we all moved here after the radiation, the flyer said, let's build this together. And I want to build on the foundation that was laid by Sean and his crew and continue to go to a brighter future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Garen.
Hey everybody, it's me, Merv.
Hi, Merv.
Hello. Very short. Yeah, you'll probably find most of us are pretty much got the same sort of running principles sort of thing. Me myself, I'm running for mayor because I love being here. You know, I love this city. I love the state. I love it all. I really want to be part of helping it grow even further. You know, together. I know. Let's be honest. I look like a farmer. I sound like a farmer. I am a farmer, but I don't want to be a farming mayor. I want to be mayor for everyone. A few things I want to look into. I won't go into the massive details, as I'm sure it'll just be a rinse and repeat of everyone else. I've got a 5-point plan. Number 1, legislation. I think there's a lot of legislation needs to be more coherent. Yeah, just go through that with the correct people, sieve some of it out, make it a bit more clear. Communication with all you guys out there, having town hall meetings, having town hall meetings, how do you say, town hall meetings, updates of what we're working on, where we're at, stuff like that. Same as Mr. Lupo, we talked about this in depth. Like, I would like to put together a council of people, people that would that I myself will not be appointing. It'd be people who would be apply for it. People that are interested in wanting to be part of the growth of this great state. I'd like to make events accessible for everyone. 24 hours a day, not 24 hours all the time. Just so they're spread out around all different time zones, and that would be putting support into the Parks and Recs team and businesses. I'd like to support the businesses, make them grow, new, old, all sorts. Let's encourage ingenuity and working around what we have. Thank you very much for listening to me. I'm Merv. Hello.
Thank you so much, Merv. Kelly, I think you're next, right?
It is I. Good one. Don't know me, I am Kelly Banana, attorney at WTF Law, and I am running for mayor. Running for mayor is because, just like my clients, I want to fight for you like you're my baby cubs and I'm your mama bear. Let's be honest. As great as this city is, we're kind of fucked in a lot of ways. Even the law. Let me go over some small things I want to do before I touch upon that. No actual news outlet other than what people post on Twinsta. First things I want to do is help get the equipment, funding, and whatever people need to be out there and go and be news reporters, like legislations and protections on, reporting. Just like everyone else, I do plan on having town hall meetings. I plan on doing, every 2 weeks, a town hall But every week it's a different time zone, so this way everyone's heard at any point in time. Live in different times and different worlds. We all deserve to be heard. Now the laws. Things I really want to fix with the laws. That if you want to smoke a joint, well, that gives the cop the right to search you, because you might have 3. That's ridiculous, and that needs to be fixed. That just the very principle of some very minor laws can set you in prison for up to 60 years to be fixed. Now, obviously, heinous crimes such as murder, and treason, rightfully so. The charges, things need to be changed. Cops need to stop operating under the let's just push things and see where they go and fix it later. We need to be more proactive than reactive.
Woo!
I stand up here and yap all day, so hopefully you have questions for me to yap later. I'm Kelly Banana. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kelly. Karen, you are up.
Hi everyone, I'm Karen of Fell. I am a business mayor. As a business mayor, I am looking to create a fresh business council that will aim to take businesses and put them in hotspots that will turn into community hubs for everyone on the island to enjoy. And by that, I want to expand on what Sean Dean did during his previous term, taking these new businesses and erecting a mighty shaft upon the balls that he set as the base.
Oh.
Aside with working with business owners and more government departments to provide community service for felons, I'm also looking to work with the Attorney General's office to expand on government proposed contract systems and consolidating legislation. I am pro-drug. I am pro-marijuana and pro-marijuana industry. I am looking to create legislation surrounding the marijuana industry, and if I am elected mayor, expect that to happen. All right, thank you, everyone.
Okay, quick, concise, and to the point. Thank you, Karen. Oh God, who is next? I can't see. Is that Oliver?
Bean.
Yes.
Oliver, you are up.
Hello, I'm Oliver Bean of the Bean family, face of the Bean machine. If I am elected, I will remove the Department of Motor Vehicles and the clucking bell. Install more artifacts of Mr. Thulu and Mr. Ramses around the city that will be worshipped daily.
Okay.
Okay.
I will give more power to Fleesa Bank.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I will order the release and pardon of Douglas Bean and financial compensation to the Bean family. And I will remove all alcohol from the city. Thank you.
Who this guy?
Okay, everyone, listen. We may have opposing opinions, but please, after. All right, Oscar, you're up.
I would stand up, but my legs don't work right now.
Oscar, you gotta.
I can't hear him.
Mike.
Oh.
There you go. It was.
Gotta go up there and pick him up.
Oh, what?
Oscar, no, no one can hear you, Oscar. No, Oscar, you gotta. Oh God. There you go.
Is it
there
working
you
now?
go.
There you go. Technology's hard.
Right.
Complain to your mom. Anyway, so sorry.
Okay. I'm Dr. Oscar Pepper.
That's my man.
What? So, like everybody else here, running for mayor. I want to work on the taxes, do tax reform, introduce loans to help businesses, fix the debt and inflation that's going rampant throughout the city. Like others have said, set up a city council, state representation from the south side all the way up to Polito. Every voice matters. It should be heard. City halls, bi-weekly shifts, Mayoral Twinsta to send out information regarding policies and plans throughout the day. A few things that I'm working on.
What's up, nerds?
Throughout the debate, you'll find out more.
What up?
How's everybody?
Okay.
Pretty good.
Thank
How are
you
you?
so much, Oscar.
Pretty good.
Is that you?
Yep, that is me.
Okay, you're up next.
Hello, I'm you. I'm running for mayor because my campaign slogan was too good to go to waste, and I'm the only one who can run with it. It's a vote for you is a vote for you.
Oh.
Which really, that just means if you decide to vote for me, I'll just do my best. I can't promise anything. I'll just have to go around and ask people what their problems are and see what steps I can to solve it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, you. Honey, you are up, darling.
Everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Hello, I am Honey Beaumont, and I want to be your mayor. A lot of us up here are running on similar things that we want to bring to the city, but let me just talk about who I am. I believe in growth. I believe in open government, and I believe in balance. I think that I could help bring these things to the city. I think that this tax problem, I think that the budget is absolutely 100% fixable without going through a huge up and down roller coaster. I want representation from every neighborhood in this city. I too will be putting together a city council to work with the EMS. I myself am captain command of EMS, and I also work with DOJ. I believe that I can help these government factions grow and work together with the citizens to where it's not unbalanced. And I will continue that message throughout the debates. I am very proactive, and I want open government, town halls, office hours. I work for you, y'all. I want to help you. I want to help the citizens of this great city that I love. You.
Thank you so much, honey. And thank you so much, candidates, for introducing yourselves. Now, before we take questions from the crowd, which, by the way, you guys, if you would like to ask any of our candidates questions, if you have comments, you have concerns, be sure to go over to the mic that is set up behind or near Quimbley. She will instruct you on where to go, what to do, everything. Just listen to her, please, God. Candidates, even though during your introductions you did say a little bit on what you want to do during your term as mayor, I would like to know one other thing that you would like to do that you necessarily haven't touched on. So what are your plans / wishes while you're in office? Let's start with Honey, since we started with Shelly.
One thing that I didn't cover is well, I kind of covered it, but to go a little more in depth into it, is I am a business mayor as well. I support not only food trucks, but I also support Up and Adam and Burger Shop, because I believe that these businesses can coexist together without stepping on one another. I think that I want to bring more business into the city everywhere, from the south side all the way up to Polito. I think that if we offer incentives like discounted permits, not only for businesses, but if somebody wants to have a party, say in Sandy Shores, I think that growth is very important. I also want to, the big thing is the budget. I don't really have anything new right now because I'm a little bit nervous. I'm sorry, y'all. And I'm sure it'll come to me over the span of the debates. But the tax problem is fixable, y'all, and it's not going to cost us literally an arm and a leg. I know that a budget is possible, and I want to help that. Everybody to be happy, healthy, and thriving in this city. Thank you.
Thank you so much, honey. I do appreciate it. You are up next.
John, what a
All right.
brownie. I got that shit.
I think I covered most of it in that I'm not sure what I'll be able to do as mayor. But I think my first steps would be looking for smaller changes, not anything like huge and overarching, but just little things. Like right now, I'm mostly familiar with the Up and Atom and the changes there to how the pricing works, and we didn't like it when that suddenly happened without any sort of warning, so I think something along the line of a little bit more communication before having registers replaced, or just a heads up before major disruptive changes happen. And then, yeah, I don't really have any ideas yet. I'd have to listen to what is actually bothering people.
How are you gonna run for mayor and not have ideas?
So, yeah, that's it for me.
Oh, God, what? It's not that bush. Go into one where people can't see. Oh, I'm still.
Oh.
Thank you
Oh,
so much,
God.
you. Yes,
Oh my
I appreciate
God.
it.
Oh my
Next
God.
up, Oscar. Same question. Put this mic down.
I'd like to start a state lotto.
Get in line, move.
From there, establish the transfership of vehicles as well as businesses. Create more state
You can
funded.
transfer businesses already. Just like, sorry.
Damn.
Damn. Whole thing was based on business.
Create more state local jobs. Bring about newspapers and polishing the news app and releasing it. All I got right now.
All right, thank you so much, Oscar. Next up,
the news app, y'all.
Oliver.
If I'm elected, I will also require all felons to give me and only me a singular tooth from their mouth.
Oh, hell no.
What?
Oh, hell no. Let me sit down.
Sit near. It's fine.
Thank you so much, Oliver. Take a
Oliver.
seat. Karen, you're up, and I really hope it's not about body parts.
If it was going to be anything about teeth, it'd probably be a dental service. I would never do anything insane like that. What I would like to do is create incentives for people to bring attention to areas of the island that are less used through things like event grants and fundraisers. That's basically it.
Okay. Thank you so much, Karen. Kelly, you're up.
That's what I already talked about before. We need
He's just standing there now.
stronger north. I think people should be able to live in the north. We need better housing up there. Like, I know the housing's opening up, but you still don't have like an apartment system where anyone can just go and rent like we do here. The north needs to be a place where people can choose to live there and be incentivized to come down to the city. First up. The budgeting is all stuff that, you know, we can all sit here and say, we want a better budget, but until we're really sitting down looking at the numbers, it's kind of pointless to talk about. But I do want to support more businesses that are less food related. Now, I don't want to ignore the food related businesses, but we definitely need just more that isn't just food. It's just food out there, and I want more. And that's about it right now. Yeah.
Slay. Okay, thank you so much, Kelly. Someone in that red seat next to you, Kelly, or was it?
Was it Merv? I don't know
It's
what
supposed to be Murray. I think. Cops are ready.
Uh-oh. Okay. well, since he's not sitting in his chair, Garen, you're up.
Hello. So, one of the many things I would like to do as mayor is reinvigorate the business council by having volunteers who have ran and operated successful businesses in the state to help potential business owners through the process. Instead of denying, saying yes or saying no to the business proposals, they'll really sit down with them and help them see a way to make their business successful. This includes innovative businesses that might not possibly have the infrastructure, still think outside of the box.
Niall.
Along with that is
How
to
you
have
doing?
2 deputy mayors, one for the AU-EU time slot, and another focused on helping the business council succeed.
Hope
Thank
you've been good.
Thank you so much, Garen. Weedingle, your turn.
Me, man. Quick one. Every citizen upon immigration gets a free copy of Dude, Where's My Car? And then also potentially gerrymandering to fit my political agenda.
Oh.
Great.
I love him. I love him.
Busy in a good way? Also
I'm
been busy
gonna
in a
assume
good
that
way.
that's okay. Thank you, Weedingle. Thank you. Christoph, you're up.
Stuff in my throat. But yeah, no,
Again,
been
everyone.
also been busy. I just
so my main
moved.
focus, I would want to look at the taxes, and see how we could reform that so everyone is better able to do things with their money, as well as the weekly town hall meetings. I think that's really important so we could hear the voices of everyone and try to do whatever we can to continue to help the state.
Okay, thank you so much, Christoph. And finally, Shelly.
Okay, I would like to
What the hell?
Can you hear me?
What is happening?
Yeah, we can hear you, Shelly. What
Okay.
the hell is on that man's
I
head?
would like to expand on the
Good on him.
grant program that Greco was working on. I know there were some problems with it.
I mean, okay, yeah,
and,
I have been. I've just been like
maybe revise it and
insanely busy.
work out the kinks. I think there was some good ideas with it, but I'd like to expand it to like musical artists, the film industry, news reporters. Also, I think it'd be good to like give grants to like cat breeders, because I would think like it'd be really good. We have a booming stray cat population in the shores, and I would love to see that in the city too. And
you still been doing the
think
music?
getting cat
I
breeders,
have.
grants, so we could have that in the city would be good as well.
In fact,
Okay.
if you want.
Thank you so much, Shelly. All
This will
right.
take you to
Before we take questions from the
literally
crowd,
everything I've
we
ever done.
have a speech slash our sheriff would like to say a few words. Go up there. You can go stay here, go up there, whatever you want to do.
Supposed to speak now, man?
Knock him out.
Woo, sheriff! Woo! Everybody, woo! Woo!
Woo!
There's a one right in the middle of the stage. That way everybody can see you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Everybody, is it on?
It is, sheriff.
You hear me okay?
Yes, boys. Yes.
We
can hear you. We can hear you. Stop hitting the mic.
Sorry, ma'am. Hello, I'm Sheriff Woods of the Los Santos County Sheriff's Department. I'm here to announce that I'm running for mayor too.
Oh,
shit!
Oh, shit.
You should, okay. Congrats. Hey.
What?
Oh, damn.
Dying?
A microphone? Oh, shit.
On my nose here though.
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Yeah, some officers get on there. Somebody just died. Wait, somebody trying to assassinate my ass! What's happening?
Oh my God. side.
It came from over the hill. I don't think it's coming from here.
I know what that FRB, it's FRB, I know what it is. Let me look out.
Damn, ooh, sorry.
So, got on my notes here. I'll be giving grants all the businesses.
Let's see if we can see what's happening.
To get you off the ground running from the state budget. Gonna reduce taxes. Also, to make San Andreas
I wish I could make
thrive
this
as
go
a
faster.
state, we're gonna ship all of the criminals off the island. We're gonna turn Cayo Perico into a penal colony.
Oh! Please help me! Help me! I can't go! Please, I'm too pretty for that! It's okay, Mira, we got
It's a penal colony, but they can do what they want there. Hold on, let me check my notes. Put sanctions on Mount Zona for the false diagnosis for saying I was dying.
Oh!
You know what you did, Quimbler? You know what you did? Falsify my blood test.
Damn, he exposing it. We're cut the mic off.
This is, I'm learning things.
What the
Well,
fuck?
that's not me, Quimbler. I know you are.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, that goes on to my next point. I'm gonna eradicate the FIB for their crimes against the state.
Oh.
Some crazy shit. I got all the details.
Crimes, Sheriff!
Station!
What crimes?
Classified.
This man's not transparent.
Yeah, I'll let everybody know.
My vote.
Impose sanctions on the LSPD so they can no longer abuse their power inside city limits. What they're doing is out of hand. Stepping over everybody. That's all.
Okay, thank you so much, Sheriff Woods. I don't think any of us were expecting this one. If you want to go ahead and have a seat next to Miss Honey right there, yup. Let's move on to questions from the crowd. Again, please listen to Quimbly. She is the one that is moderating that microphone over there. But without further ado, good to go when you are. So, candidates, keep the responses relatively short, please.
I just don't understand.
Greco, you're not on the mic. You're not on the mic.
I lost my spot because I responded to someone being assassinated.
Okay, I turned the microphone on again.
Oh, hey. Go.
Okay. Yeah, question for, I guess, all the candidates since Merv is not there. Either way, I'm wondering how each of you will engage the general citizenry to take initiatives, ideas, and new programs from inception to completion without getting gummed up in the total bureaucracy that is our slow-ass government. And how will you allow individuals to be heard that are not related to or friends with members of the government already? Thank you. I'll take my answers offline.
Let's start with Shelly with that answer, and we'll work our way down.
Wait, hold on. Can you,
Talking to Mike. Talking to Mike.
Okay, can you hear me now? So, as I was saying, I think it's important to always try to find a middle ground, even, you know, for people who come with crazy ideas. I hate the word no. I always want to try to work something out. As far as engaging people who come with ideas, I think that just comes to being open and having a cabinet willing to always engage with people, and I would plan on having a big cabinet to, of course, cover all time zones and shifts, and of course, I would like to have a lot of town halls and assemblies and being just open to ideas and just working with the public a lot, and yeah, exactly, yeah, and so forth, and so on, and so on, and so on, etc. And on to you, Christoph. Thank you.
Ellie. So I think the best way to hear from all the different people would be to set up weekly meetings to address all their concerns and listen to what they think is needed the most. Try to prioritize all those things and start knocking them off the list with the most important ones. It's like the businesses go, I think we would have to create opportunities for civilians to find good work where they can make money and something that's interesting for them. I think that's important, something that's interesting for people to do and that they would enjoy to do.
Thank you, Christoph. Next.
Oh, right, for me, man, I think we just get myself a signet ring with my own face on it, man. Like that Artrades house in Dune 2 or Dune 1, and then we get a lot of wax. And we melt it down, and for any official signature of mine, I just use my signet ring with wax, and that'll be so much fun. I'll just start approving everything, man, so we won't have that issue.
Aaron?
So on the business side, I've briefly mentioned it already, is having the business council set up with experts who've already started businesses to support people through their, and walk them through to actually ensure their vision. We should be supporting folks who are taking out the initiative and starting stuff and not waiting for their license before going out into it. Engage the citizens. I've already mentioned before, but a city council from each neighborhood and district where they elect somebody to represent them that are from where those neighborhoods and districts to represent them, along with bi-weekly town halls. Every other week we'll have a town hall in a different part of the state. In the weeks that we are not having town halls, there will be newsletters that answer the questions and concerns of the citizens. And then reaching out to the different branches of government who are actively engaged with the citizens on a day-to-day basis to get their feedback before implementing anything else. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Garen. On to you, Kelly.
Thank you. This is working. Hello?
Hi.
Good. I plan on building a cabinet that is not, a clique or a friend group of mine, but people who are dedicated to getting the city in working order. I am someone who likes new and interesting ideas over something that's already being done, and I love to just help get things going that, people want to do, but no one else is doing it.
Amazing. Karen?
Okay, so when I was talking about having a fresh business council before, the idea is to make it so that this business council does not burn out and then you lose steam halfway through the term for things like that and the work's getting gummed up, as Greco said. Even if that means like replacing people or finding new people who are interested in helping, that's something I'm very interested in. I also want to find a way to do town halls every 2 weeks, so that's basically it.
Thank you so much, Karen. No, not you, Oliver. So sorry.
You. When I'm elected, I do not want to hear from any of you people.
Okay.
I will be locking down the mayor's office, and you will only hear from me daily during our prayer to Mr. Thulu and Mr. Ramses. Thank you.
Hey, Oscar?
So I would like to give small grants to businesses starting up.
Thank you.
Businesses much like Shay's swimming classes, Buffalo's hiking guides, the art club, things that don't really need a proposal. You just go out and start doing yourself. You're showing the initiative. You get rewarded for that. And hopefully that starts a snowball effect of more people wanting to go out and of new ideas, new jobs throughout the state. rework the council. Members there have open office hours so people can come talk to the business council face to face to see, hey, what's going on with my proposal, what's happening with it, why did it get declined, or maybe why is it approved but nothing's moving forward with it. That's it.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Oscar. You were up.
All right, I guess the question was more about how you would avoid the bureaucracy, but I don't know if that will be entirely possible. So I think what I'd do is find out what's bottlenecking the bureaucracy. If it's something where it's just one person is the only person able to do something, then find out a way to make it more people and delegate and prioritize easy to make a change in and what's important to make a change in. Figure out what's feasible and go from there.
Thank you so much. Honey.
Working with the EMS, I know a lot of people. I'm friendly. I'm a people person. What I want to do is just, I not only want to have a small cabinet, but I want to have it make up with people that I know and I trust. But at the same time, I want to go out to the citizens and have them.
Oh my god. It's crazy.
Own?
What the? Oh my god.
What?
What happened?
Hey, are they all right?
Where the hell did you just come from?
All right, Mr. Pritchett got up onto the roof of the auditorium.
I lost my train of thought. Good Lord. I'm sorry. I am extremely focused, extremely stubborn, and I absolutely agree with you. You can't fix a bottleneck in bureaucracy without communication and examination of where the bottleneck is coming from. But I want a city council to help lead the city. I want a small force of people to help with like-minded people to help this city into the future. But I want to fight for you. So if bureaucracy is like slowing the works down, then we take the time to figure it out and fix it. Obviously, we're not going to find out what it is until it happens. But then once we find out when it happens, that's when we fix it. Communication. Y'all, I'm real stubborn. So if people want to tell me no, I'm just going to keep fighting until they tell me yes.
Thank you so much, honey. And finally, Sheriff. Okay. What? What? Wake up!
Tap him on the shoulder.
Pizza!
Poke him.
Oh, dear God. Sheriff! Oh, God. Okay.
Can
somebody
use,
just like
use smelling salts?
Give him a little. Oh, God.
Like his afternoon nap.
What? Oh my God. Woods, your wife is here! He's awake.
Oh my God.
God. Oh no.
Uh-oh, those smelling salts.
Woods.
Is he okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, yeah. This is where we live now.
Oh, he's fine. He's fine. Okay.
Hey.
Oof. Woods, are you able to answer the question? Oh, okay. No, I'm sorry. So sorry.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi, Woods. Hi. Okay, no. Woods, you're very quiet now. Very quiet now.
Hello.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, man.
Sir.
Everybody, I'm Sheriff Trevor Woods. Running for mayor. Yeah. No longer running for mayor. I lost my glasses.
Okay.
Oh. So.
Can we get his glasses?
Oh God,
Mayor, what?
Sheriff.
Can you hear me?
There you go.
Still
This is
hear
like
me?
a fever dream.
Yes, Woods.
And I was running for the mayor. Lost my glasses. So I can't read my notes.
God, okay.
Style it.
Shut up. Stupid cop.
Okay, what? Woods, you gotta. Okay.
Can you hear me?
There you go.
Yeah, I'm out of the running.
Oh.
Oh,
Out?
my glass. I lost my glass.
Oh. Okay. Oh no. Oh well.
Are they in
okay.
your chair?
Are they?
Did they fall off your head like while
Are they
you
in
were
your
sleeping?
pants?
It's okay. I don't think he needs to run anymore. He's gonna send me to a fucking
Can we...
to an island.
Oh, you sat on them. Oh.
Hello?
You
can't
sat.
have Mira be sent away.
Oh.
Right. Waiting for that.
Well,
Talking in the microphone.
Oh, Sheriff, you gotta talk in the microphone
You
again.
got a good line.
He's such a good mayor. Everyone's already calling him mayor.
Hey, man.
Yep. Yes, Sheriff.
Next time.
It turned off again. Oh.
Woods for mayor of Cayo Perico.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, yes, let's do that. I will
Great
vote for
job. Right.
You did wonderful.
Question from the crowd. Also, candidates. Again, there's a lot of questions that we have to get through, so keep it short, probably between 30 seconds to a minute as a response, please.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. I'm Most Maple. A very important question. This doesn't require a lot of depth, but what the fuck are you guys gonna do about the impending bear epidemic of the hibernating bears up in the fucking north and in the forest that are gonna come down and murder the people that? Do you think this is a lie? This is real. They're gonna
Hell
fucking
no.
come down and murder people. What are you guys gonna do? We have no Hulk hands, no bear mace, and nothing but our fucking hand to stop these bears. What the fuck are you guys gonna do when they start charging at us from the fucking
gun.
north?
Oh. With honey this time.
The pain in Sean's voice.
Fucking real? The bears are coming out of hibernation.
It's real, Sean.
Oh, I'm still on the.
Okay. Here comes out you shoot that damn bitch. Anyways.
We have a wonderful
Gone.
ranger department as well as EMS search and rescue that I am sure I could get together with them and make sure they have what they need to battle this bear epidemic. We will not let the bears take over the city, sweetheart, trust me. I will put people on the job, like I said, the rangers, as well as search and rescue, who I have worked side by side with, and I know their capabilities. I know that these bears will not win, trust me. Thank you.
I guess the most important question here is what kind of bears? Go by the rhyme, you know. Black bears, you fight back. Brown bears, you lay down. Bears, we're screwed.
Never mind.
So, if it's polar bears, well, good night. I don't think we can fight against a horde of polar bears.
We have guns.
But grizzly bears and everything, maybe we can have the high ground and defend ourselves that way. They don't know how to build houses.
Okay.
Wonder what they would do with corrupt judges.
Hey. Oscar.
Hi. So yeah, bears are scary. I know. I fought one a long time ago.
Wow.
vicious animals. Much like what Honey said, it'd be getting with state parks and as well as Anapita and the vets to come up with non-lethal ways to subdue the bears and bring them back to their environments. We don't want to hurt. We don't want to hurt animals. We don't want to kill unnecessarily. Tranquilizing, bear mace, any sort of the like.
They kill my me, I'm coming at them.
Official who give to park rangers.
All right, thank you so much, Oscar. Oliver, you're up. Oh God.
Hello? Me?
Sean, sorry, I'm late. I'm supposed to be up there. I'm running for mayor.
Hey. To deal with this bear problem,
I'll go up there and
I
sit
will
down.
have each and every one of the DMV employees tied to a tree and let the bears
I'm late.
go
I'm
after them.
running for mayor. I'm late.
To win, a highly trained sniper will shoot the
I'm
bear
just
in its head
doing it.
after it eats the
I'm just doing
DMV
it.
worker's carcass.
My application.
No, that's not how this works. Thank you, Oliver. I don't really know what he said, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. Anyways, next up, Karen.
Hello, everyone.
Go up there,
I
Sam.
believe in
Go
the
up there,
right
son.
to bear arms.
Man, I gotta go up there. I gotta save
once
it.
we bring down the first wave of these bears, we will then cobble together Hulk-style bear arms that the
Go up there to save
law
the city.
enforcement agencies will be able to wear over their regular arms, and this will give them the ability to fight them off without being on equal terms with said bears, because they will be stronger, smarter versions of bear-like humans.
Huh?
Oh. God, let me up
It's
there,
me.
Sean. Fucking please let me up there.
Slim.
What the hell is
Okay, Kelly, you are up.
Ow! Although I'm not too sure how real this threat is, should the threat do arise,
fuck is going
while I'm
on?
busy working on fixing legislation and laws. I hear that one of my citizens is being hurt. I want to run out into the streets, run up to that bear, and just start screaming like an animal until they fucking back off.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Swing Hammer just told me to go up there.
Play.
Hey, Karen, you're up.
I would just ask the experts, the rangers and animal control, and whatever they say, okay, how can we help you? And give them all the support they need, to be honest.
Thank you so much, Karen. We dingle.
Aaron's right, and we gotta listen to the experts, so I'm gonna be getting Al Gore and listen to him like they should have done in the first place and get him to stop the pig and man and the bears.
Oh. Stuff.
Work with the game warden Mickey as well as the state ranger department to see what we could do to help them with whatever equipment they would need to help this bear problem, as well as the veterinary department and animal control to see how we could safely maybe get these bears to go back up north.
Sean, let me at least go up there and just answer questions.
Slay, Shelly. No, Slim. Shelly, you gotta pick up the mic.
Okay, is it working now? I
There
think my
you go.
microphone's broken. As I was saying before, I'm gonna be working on a cat breeding program, and so we can
Sacrifice the cats?
No, we're not gonna sacrifice. We're gonna
Good.
train the cats, and I think it'd be good if we can get a cat armor business going, and we could armor the cats and get a cat army going, and we could sort of have them fight alongside us, and it could be a good alliance that we could get
Christoph
going.
go.
Oh, Slay. Okay.
None of you said to let me fight them. I'm voting for none of you. Fuck this.
Okay.
Really said you could fight them.
Hey, I said I have fought them. We can fight them together. We can tag team.
I said we'll.
I said if they're wild bears, you fight back.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Wheel away, no legs.
Oh
my God.
All right, you got Sean. You gotta let me go up there and save this shit.
Slim? No.
I'm
All right, next question from the crowd. Again, candidates, 30 seconds.
I was wondering what plan you guys had to maintain a somewhat working relationship with the AG's office, because that old man's unhinged. And do you guys have plans to hire like a full-time caretaker for him to like take away his phone when he goes on little state announcement rants? You.
He ate him up. Oh, he ate him up.
Start with Shelly.
I'm confused by the question, but I think, if anything, we should get videos going too. Like I said, I want to expand the grants with filmmaking, music. So I say give everyone the opportunity to make music and videos too.
Slay, Shelly. Okay.
Kristoff's head cough.
Period.
Sean.
Man, I'll be honest, I'm very high right now, and you're dressed like the Colonel, and all I can think of is fried chicken, so I didn't listen. Thank you for your question.
Love that. Garen?
I want to open and transparent communication with all branches of government, including the Attorney Generals. That way, when an idea comes forward, instead of saying, no, we should be like, okay, how can we help you? What can we do to assist? If you're communicating on a weekly basis, that it will build. Thank you.
Kelly.
When the Attorney General is having one of his freakouts and doesn't know what to do, I plan on implementing my new Rob Mist approach.
Huh?
What is that?
Demonstrate.
What is it?
He's gonna start jingling keys in front of his face until he calms down like a child.
Oh.
I know. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Kelly. Karen.
Personally, I really like Greco's ideas about the state grants, and I would love to work with him more to have more grants for industries that need opportunities to flourish. I agree with Shelly's view as well about supporting creativity. I would also like to install TikTok on Greco's phone so he'd feel less likely to post on Twinsta and more likely to be entertained for 30 seconds at a time.
Oliver.
Hey, why don't y'all stop talking about me and start talking about fixing this goddamn city, you apes? Jesus.
He's mad. He's
Yeah,
mad.
thank you.
He
Thank
mad.
you.
You're mad.
He's
mad. You're
Someone
mad.
rattle.
Your
It's a
turn.
question.
Keys.
I will send one of my agents and take his phone away and then beat him upside the head with a club. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Oscar?
I really like Karen's idea. Instead of TikTok, maybe just episodes of Bluey. I think he just really needs to learn how to talk to people and communicate and just express his feelings
That's my mayor
in
right
a
there.
much more meaningful way. When it comes to business, communication is key. 100%. Transparency. Agree.
Thank you so much, Oscar. You?
Go ahead, Oscar.
Yeah, the distraction ideas seem good, and if that doesn't work, just send him back to his office to do his paperwork.
Right.
Period. Honestly.
Thank you so much, you. And finally, Honey.
I'm all about open communication. Greco and I haven't always seen eye to eye, but I did like parts of his business grant system, and I would really like to work with him on that. I'm also, I think that YouTube, putting YouTube on his phone is a good thing. There are a lot of those YouTube shorts with like cooking videos. That'd be a great distraction, so he doesn't have to like get all up on Twinsta and irritate people. But mainly just try to talk with him. That's the main thing.
From his phone.
Somebody needs to take his phone privileges.
Thank you so much for the question. Next question from the crowd. We'll start with Honey this time. You gotta pick up the mic, sir.
It's okay. This question's actually directed for Shelly, if that's okay.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, Ola. So Shelly, it was your idea to place the giant burger on Burger Shot, which caused it to collapse. So as a concerned
Huge.
citizen of the public, How do we know you won't place a metaphorical burger on our back until we collapse?
Oh.
That's a good question. And
Pause.
how
Shelly,
would-
is that true, by the way? That burger collapse burger shot?
Well, I-
Really?
well, yes and no. I would say there are some things that just can't be planned for, like torrential rain. That, you know, it's just, that was, no one could have predicted it. Not even the best architects or planners in the world. So how was I to know? I didn't know. No one could have known except some sort of weatherman or future man. And I just didn't know that. And I'm not a future predictor. I don't know these things. I'm only here to work with what we got now and do my best. And that's what I think.
Good night,
that's
Niall.
all
Thank
we
you
can
for
do, is
stopping
do
in
our
and
best.
saying hi. I'll see you soon.
Hey, do you have any other questions for the rest of the candidates, sir? Alrighty, then let's move on to our next question.
Hi, if we could start with Shelly. Quite a fun, cheerful one here. If you had a time
Did you
machine,
just say, "Oh
would you
God,
go
Ramona"?
to the past or visit the future, and why?
I could visit the past or visit the future? Is that what you said?
Why
If you had a
is that
time machine,
relevant?
which one would it be, and why?
I would probably go to the future, because I would be interested to see how things would be in the future. I think that's the reason why, too. Like, you know, it's just, things in the past were kind of boring. Like, they didn't have the technology, right? Why would I want to go back then, you know? It's just, it seemed kind of awful back then. Like, I bet people smelled a lot, too. So, yeah, I would go to the future.
Stinky asses. They didn't wash their asses either.
I would, although it would be cool probably to go back to my past, I guess, I would also say I would like to go to the future, and I think it would be good to go to the future so I could try to learn from the mistakes I would be making and make myself a better person now.
I would go to the future, man, because then I would already be the mayor, and then I'd be able to be smoking big doinks and Amish and shit, so...
Huh? Oh, okay. Aaron?
I think I would go to the past. I want to see how those pyramids were actually made, if it was actually aliens like they try to show us on the TV shows.
Kelly?
Well, I believe in multiverse theory, and I think any kind of time travel is just a mistake. Don't touch it. I'd rather just live in the present and keep moving forward.
That's a solid answer, honestly.
Karen?
Given the chance, I would visit the future at 88 miles per hour in a DeLorean run on plutonium and garbage. Then I would visit and capture as many future technologies as possible, bring them back to the present, and then enrich all of us and all of you citizens so we can benefit as a civilization.
She's got taste.
I would go to the past to when Douglas Bean ran this city with an iron fist. Thank you.
Yes, Douglas Bean. Oscar.
I'd go to the past and look at all the beauty that was lost to time. The future to be surprised. The past has way more information and mystery to it that I would love to see.
Ew.
I think I'd go to the future and then just like download as many like ebooks and TV shows and video games as I possibly could, because then they'd be done. And I wouldn't have to wait.
Great answer. Yeah.
I would go to the future as well. I would like to see how far technology goes. I would also like to see if the Cylons and replicants have taken over the world yet. Thank you.
The what?
What the? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Use a sin.
Cylons and replicants.
So much for your question.
Applicant.
Next question.
Hello, my name is Senior Officer Sloan Slaughter with the LSPD. What are your guys' plans? Shut the fuck up, clown. What are your plans with the PD, and how will the PD voting for you benefit us? Also, another question: why haven't? Well, I know maybe some have, but why haven't the majority of you decided to campaign and talk to the PD about your future? And you know, the PD is a pretty big vote. So, what are your plans with the PD, and how will us voting for you benefit us? Thank you.
Just so you candidates know, there's about 150 officers across the
Sorry, 30
board.
cadets. So
So the police suck.
fuck yourself.
Oh.
Okay.
Me first.
That's
this time?
real. Yep, let's start with you, honey.
Well, I have spoken with the police. I went to their meeting, and I go to their meetings often, and I plan on speaking with them a lot more. Working side by side with them in the EMS and the DOJ. I kind of understand. I see a lot, and I pay attention. I just want to make sure that you all get what you need so you can help protect this city. At the same time, in fairness and balance, those are my two of several words that I have from my campaign. I want to make sure that community policing is a thing. I want to make sure that y'all have a fair and balanced budget and you get what you need. I want to continuously have a working relationship with the police department because just like I would work for every citizen if I become mayor. I would work for the police department as well. But yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, honey. You.
Yeah, as I said in my introduction, I was mostly campaigning because my slogan's too good to go to waste, but I mean, the PD, it sounds like you have a lot of like little issues that you have trouble with, and I think there's probably a lot of little changes that could be made to just smooth things over. But I'd have to know what those problems are to be able to suggest a solution. So, I guess if I become mayor, I'll talk to you some more. That's it for me.
Amazing. Okay.
I have tried to go to a PD meeting. Unfortunately, during that time there was an MCI, so the meeting then and there. And since then, I just have not been in the best of shape to go to these meetings. So I apologize for that. I would like to reach out to hear the problems, hear the concerns. Right now, what I want is for PD to kind of do more outreach, go on bike patrol, as well as doing events as well, just to keep their mind off of things and to they're appreciated. Yeah.
All right, Oliver.
Feel the need to talk to the PD, as when I am elected, they will be merged.
I'll be right back, guys. I
Together,
have to go
all
let
of them,
Chloe
and
out.
formed into the OBPD, the Oliver Bean Police Department. Thank you.
Karen?
I will preface this by saying that I have asked several people to try to help bring me into one of these PD meetings to speak with you all and find out what your concerns are so that I would better be able to serve the different PDs. I have so far been denied every time I have asked and told that I am not allowed to speak with you at your meetings. But given the opportunity, I would love to be able to do just that, speak with LEOs, learn your problems and concerns, and look forward to solutions for them.
Kelly.
I've also tried to go to meetings, but just, you know, time zones and all that not mixing well, so it's just been unfortunate. I think the police are doing pretty good right now. However, I do think there's some things they're lacking, like a public image. I think they definitely need to work on, you know, civilian outreach. I think a lot of the good that the cops do always get outweighed by the little bad that they do, so I think more of an outlet to expose the good that police officers do is needed.
Karen? You gotta pick up the mic.
Sorry about that. So I asked this in a meeting. I was told that PD is not accepting meetings until after applications are closed, but they would write my name down and then reach out to me when that is available. One of the things to help with the PD, I would like the different police departments to have representatives, a dedicated meeting each week with the different departments in the mayor's office, attorney general's office, and a representative from the all the branches, so we can discuss the issues and concerns and then find solutions that from the mayor's office to help each branch. Thank you.
Just for your information, there is a PD liaison, and that is me. So just for your information.
It's my turn to answer, not yours.
Fuck up.
And we didn't go Dan again, man. I just wanted to say, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, and you're an officer, just don't even bother. I don't want to talk to you. I do not care. I am the mayor candidate for the criminals and the civilians. Please do not bother me with your bullshit concerns. Thank you.
Stop.
Working at the DMV, I run into a lot of the different officers, so I would like to help like set up events to make some more budget so we can increase pay, maybe get some better equipment and vehicles. And I will also be attending the meeting on Wednesday to hear some more of their
PD
concerns.
don't need more vehicles. They got good ones.
Ooh.
Shelly.
I need to reach out to the different departments.
enough money if they can
I
build a
basically
PD.
have only really talked to the people up in the shores for the most part. I have a lot of campaign work to do. I gotta be real, like, I felt like campaigning for a whole month or whatever the election is too much, and I like I said, I've been holding off for like going to all the departments, so it's on my to-do list.
Okay, amazing. And just like Mrs. Slaughter said, she is the PD liaison for the mayor's office. So thank you, Sloan, for that question. Next question.
Hello, is this thing on? Can
It
you hear me?
is.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, I just wanted to let everybody know that the circus is in town, and just keep your your eyes out for where the circus will be near you. Now, my question is very near and dear to me, and I'm sure 4 others would really like to know what your answers are going to be. Are you pro-clown or pro-mime? Now, choose your answer carefully, because you might win a prize.
Oh
my god.
Prizes.
Charlie, let's start with you.
Right. Please.
Well, I haven't really been into too many clowns or mimes recently. Overall, probably I mean, why not both? Next.
To say pro clown because the last mime I ran into shot me.
Oh.
I would say pro-clown, man, because you're right there and you look like you're of voting age, so I want your vote. So yeah, clowns, man.
Case the mime.
I would say both. Diversity. Let's bring the chaos.
And a clown.
Hey, Giovanni. Sore.
Pro clown. I used to work with many great clowns 8 years ago. I have not met many nowadays, but would be willing to meet and talk with any who would like to speak with me.
Party. Rest in peace. Oliver.
The clown, because I do not know what a mime is. Thank you.
Oh. Okay. Kerr.
I love clowns. They'll tell very funny jokes, and mimes don't talk, so I'm pro clown.
What?
You?
Why are you? I don't think I've met any mimes. I mean, Mr. Mime's a cool Pokemon, but I've met clowns, and clowns seem cool.
Honey.
He was using it.
Pro clown, yesterday, today,
So I
and
was like,
forever.
hey, you know, we put this in for our business proposal.
Okay.
To have it as our private lot.
Oh.
And he's like, well, this is my lot and everything else. And I'm like, you're not even a business, Apples. So.
Thank you so much for your question.
Yeah,
Next question. Oh, Oh, is that
Not since he quit
Supreme
stealing, I
Justice
guess.
Joy?
So,
It's me.
I don't know. So anyway,
Alright, so every crowd needs one of those guys, and today I'm gonna be that guy. So I've sat and I've listened to all of the proposals put forward by our mayoral candidates here today, and there's two things that stick out to me here. Number one, the majority of you seem to have taken a shotgun approach when asked what you're gonna do to make this city better. You've basically just gone on Twinster, found all of the things that people are complaining about, and said, yup, I'm going to fix that, without really any concerted plan of action or direction. And that's not going to work. You are not going to be able to fix 5 or 6 or 7 problems in your tenure in office. You're going to maybe be able to fix 1, maybe 2 of those things. The other thing that stuck out to me is most of you are talking about business councils, city councils, and while representation is good, we want to know what you are going to do. What you have essentially told us is your plan to fix all of these things is to kick the can down the road to other people and pray that someone else on your council knows what the hell to do. And that doesn't really inspire any confidence. So what my question is what one thing are you, not your council, not your cabinet, you,
got
the
mad at me
warm
and is
body
looking through my
sitting in that
fucking shit.
seat right now that wants to be elected mayor of the city of San Andreas, or city of Los Santos, whatever. What are you, what one thing are you going to focus in your first 30 days in office? What one problem out of the myriad of problems do we have are you going to make your primary focus and tackle? You, not your business council, not your cabinet, but you.
Anyway, he got.
Let's start with Honey.
Battery. He didn't get aggravated battery. He got battery. No, he didn't get none of it.
Also, for the candidates, I will allow this answer to be just a tad bit longer than 30 seconds. Let's keep it to like a minute, minute and a half.
I'm going to walk to the center stage because this is a serious question and I have a serious answer. You are correct. Yes, representation in this government is key. I am at the head of the table. I would be working really hard to fix these things. The one thing in the first 30 days of my tenure as mayor is the budget, the tax problem. It is fixable. There is a way where we can fix the taxes to where it will balance the budget without crushing the citizens of Los Santos.
Yep, one charge.
And I will find that.
One charge.
Really good with budgeting things, really good with directing things. So I would tackle that because I have spoke with several people who are under the thumb of this looming we're broke situation. So tax incentives, tax raising, but not 50%.
We're up here at the Vinewood Bowl, so
There's
I'll
a
be
fine
down.
line, there's a
All right.
middle ground to
Okay.
fix this budget and fix this tax problem, and I will take that on.
Thank you, Honey. You.
Microphone.
Okay. Yep, we're gonna go this way.
First thing I do is panic because I didn't plan for this. Second thing I do is probably just start looking at where like all the bureaucracy problems are coming from because that seems to be the source of a lot
Y'all,
of issues.
Greco was auditing me because
And then
I
hopefully
fucking,
set things
cause I
up for
fucking
the next
like, was
people to
beating him
come
up on
into the
Twinster.
office.
He's gonna take all my fucking vehicles.
And honestly, that's all I've got.
Oh God.
Oscar, your turn.
So I plan on leading the charge on get us out of debt. Opening more real estate, more affordable real estate. Well as looking towards exporting goods. And the like. of taxing the people of this city.
Oh.
Be my main goal within the first 30 days.
There it is.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
Cops are getting shot, man.
One more for the road.
Hey. Okay. We're just gonna keep it pushing. Oliver.
On my first day in office, the very first day, the DMV will be shut down permanently. We do not need licenses, like how I was denied a license on my first day in the city. Therefore, on my first day in office, the DMV shall be shut down. Thank you.
Okay. Karen.
This is my definitive goal
Good now.
to fix businesses, and I want to
Thank you.
do this by only approving businesses of people who are going to do the jobs the right way, and not just giving every Tom, Dick, and Jane a business account and saying, good luck, because I know I can't hold everyone's hand when there are thousands of them. I am then going to take these approved businesses and put them into places such as the newly renovated Vespucci Boardwalk and into Polito. I want to speak with the upper echelons of government and try to help standardize a tax rate to something that's manageable for everyone, as well as looking for ways to create more opportunities for people by incentivizing businesses to hiring people, particularly felons.
Thank you so much, Karen. Kelly.
Okay, not for drama, but because I gotta go after this question, just like Joy. To be clear, I plan on building a council of people not to do my job, but to help me do my job. One goal that I plan on doing, if I can only do one, is Jesus.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You got tasers to take gunshots. The one goal that I would want to accomplish in my term is like I said, fixing laws and legislation. Too often are people being either overpunished or just not punished hard enough. Weed is just this big thing that we treat like it's the 70s of the worst thing in the world. Stop. People's rights are being infringed simply for weed, and enough's enough. So my one thing, the laws. Now thank you, but I got court.
Is she leaving in the middle
Good
of
luck,
the debate?
Kelly.
Karen.
One of the main focuses of my office is resolving as much of the budget issues as possible and working on fundraising for the state. Right now, currently, nobody has money and the state is losing money, and overtaxing I don't believe is the answer. So finding a dedicated team department along with me spearheading the charge to look exactly how the economy is working in this state along with the budget is the first priority when I become mayor.
Okay. Weeding goal.
So, man, I mean, like I said, get rid of these stupid-ass cops because they just let another mass shooting happen here at the event hall, and they're just useless. So I'd be getting rid of them suckers and getting some new people in there to do a better job.
Okay. Christoph.
So I would first want to focus on taxes because that seems to affect the most people. I would want to set up different tax brackets for different items. This way, the government could still make money, and everyone else would get some relief buying things they definitely need.
And Shelly.
Well, taxes, stuff like that, so boring, but it would need to be talked about. Balancing the economy would certainly be like one of my big issues, especially finding a solution for like the food and like food truck restaurant situation that's going on, like because upping the price of the restaurant food, like Burger Shot and Up and Atom, that was not the solution to the problem. And if anything, I feel like that kind of I don't want to say it complicated it more, but there's more. There was a better solutions for that, and I think we need to look at stuff like that a little more thoroughly, and I don't know, I think just the overall stuff like that needs to really be examined, and yeah. I guess that's that.
Okay. Thank you so much for your question, Supreme Justice Joy. Next question.
It is I, John Fleesa, banker. I have a very pertinent question for you all. A crime wave has swept the city. My ATMs are getting robbed. I caught some golf gang member try to tow an ATM out of my bank with a rope tied to their truck. Some of my ATMs have even been hacked. Some poor grandma lost her life savings because of hacking. How do you plan on stopping these financial crimes?
Ellie.
Me?
Yep, let's start with you.
How do I? Well, that would be the up to the police, which of course comes down to making sure they're you know, situated and they have what they need to stop crime, and they're happy, and the cat thing I was talking about, etc., etc., etc. On to you, Christoph.
I would work with the police to have them.
I don't know, Sean. Who the
send their
fuck is
cadets
that?
to your banks, Mr. Fleesa, so they could keep them secure while they're doing their auxiliary hours.
Evil me? Do I have an evil twin?
This is America, Mr. Fleesa. Let's go ahead and get a nice 12 gauge in your hand, sir, and go out and hunt those fuckers.
And similar thought process of Christoph over there. Leave it to the experts with the police. Give them the support they need to focus on the new crime wave going on through the city, and not that doesn't just affect your business.
Karen.
I am looking to solve financial crimes on the state level. Most importantly, not just ATMs, but by uncovering fraudsters who are stealing state funds, clocking into jobs such as rental and repo, taxi, tow, and mechanics. I will work with Greco as well to help create security grants for places like the Fleesa Bank, where they're able to guard these Fleesa ATMs and work with LEOs so that they can better serve our community and help stop these fucking crimers.
Oscar.
So much like what was said before, it's supplying the officers
Ramona?
crimes in example
You're the
of
sister.
stealing ATMs, as well as potentially hiring or teach cops learning cybersecurity to help from hacks as well. We don't want Graham losing her life funds. And if not already possible or hasn't been done, a plan for when that happens. So Graham,
You look,
her
you
medicines.
look very similar.
No, I'm Marshmallow.
You?
Okay.
Well, physically towing things, that seems like a police issue for them to deal with that happening. I don't think you can really prevent that. As for the hacking, it's a police issue to report it, but to fix it, do the police program things, or do you just need to actually, like, purchase better software?
Say it's my problem?
Presumably you're the one who purchased the software in the first place, so you might have to go back to that company and tell them that they've deployed a faulty product. And maybe you can sue them for the funds to get it back.
Mr. Fleesa, sir, your software is perfectly fine. Please do not send us into a debt again. Thank you so much. Honey, your turn.
Thank you. I would work with PD, possibly mentioning to Command and High Command beginning a financial crimes unit, as well as we have cadets that do auxiliary hours. We have a security force. Let's spread them out a little more to near ATMs. Not only would that solve protecting the ATMs in your banks, sweetheart, but it would help with in the way of cats do in their auxiliary hours, get out and do a little more community policing. So it would solve two problems at once. But I definitely want to take on this new crime wave as well, and do what is needed to be done, and help do what is needed to be done to fix it. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you so much, Mr. Fleeter, for your question. I'm so sorry. This season is so good. Next question.
What do you have in it?
All right. Hello, to all the candidates. I'm an attorney. My name's Aaron Fusar. Okay, so I'm gonna cut right to the chase because I guess it's in a way a two-part question. So everybody here has been talking about the taxes, right? Taxes. This we want to remove taxes and put money in people's pockets or whatever. You see, I'm a numbers guy. All right, I don't want just people saying reduce this, reduce that. Anybody can say that. I think a 5-year-old can say that. I want actual numbers from all of you. What are the rates of which you guys are going to be, deducting taxes or giving people tax breaks? What's the criteria? And moreover, as a follow-up question to that, in relation to their financial policies with the government, should companies be required to disclose more information about their financial health and business practices to protect themselves or to the government?
Who went first last time?
Shelly did. Start with Honey.
Start with Honey.
Shelly did.
Well, sweetheart, we're just now getting information on how in debt we are. So it is definitely about communicating with the right people once I do get into office to get the exact numbers before we can. It's not that I don't want to give you numbers, sweetheart. It's that I don't have the full information. Be hypothetical about it and say, okay, we're $15 million in debt and we're charging like a 3% tax. And then it got switched because I spoke with several people who were like, oh, the taxes are like outrageous. So it's definitely about getting all the information before jumping in and making a mistake in trying to fix it. I do believe that businesses should be more open about how where their money goes and such, not to like the general public, but I think that would help several things. I think that if more businesses were a little more open with how their money was spent, it would stop corruption. It would stop overspending. It would stop a whole host of different things, sweetheart. I think my plan is get all of the information, find the right tax rate, growth, because sometimes even though we are so indebted, if you spend some money, you're going to make a whole bunch of money. I've seen it happen. I've seen it for the right tax percentage. Tax breaks, I would not give tax breaks to certain people in the city. Definitely people who need that type of tax break. I want to give a chance to a lot of people, to everybody. So I hope that answered your question. Thank you.
Where I say that all the taxes percentages are under 20% right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't have that information yet, Sean.
So sorry. So sorry.
But I mean, if you want to let us know right now, go for it. You are. Hey.
You could have been asking every business about what's happening to them. That's what I did.
Well, from my perspective, well, obviously we don't have the specifics of the number, but the announcement, it said like January to February we were at a deficit for sure, but then March to April it looked like there was more profit coming in than spending, other than like the extra state spending that was in the third line item. So it seemed like we were on an up curve a little bit for starting to become profitable. It might just be a case of find out what changes helped with that and then continue with that and see where the actual numbers are failing. And some of that's always going to be a negative. Some services are just a cost. But I mean, you'd need the actual specifics of the numbers to do anything, so that's all I've got.
All right. Yeah, what Honey said is true. Going in blind, like we just now, 2 weeks ago, last week, found out about the debt, and then last week was taxes, and then was that a roller coaster of a day. So numbers right now isn't going to be as viable until we get into office. For your second question, I believe businesses should disclose their earnings to the government for sure, not publicly. That's not to know. But
thought we already were
given to the
disclosing
government,
to
it
the
helps
government.
see where spending goes, and then helps alleviate maybe pressure that they have to increase their pricing.
I guess have a little bit of dialogue with your response. Because the only one that replied to the second part of that. Would you consider that like an invasion of someone's privacy to like have constant like logs or financial records at all times of people's like spending, regardless of how private they are?
I would say when it comes to the government body, I would not say so. That's why I specified not to the public, because that's not the public's information that they need. But it doesn't have to be like a daily thing or necessarily a weekly. Be every 2 weeks or just monthly. Like, hey, this is our spending amount. This is our profit. There.
All right, thank you.
Karen.
Alrighty, I want taxes to be reduced to a flat rate of 7.5% across the board. It is not fair for, let's say, mechanics to be paying a rate of 15% tax on service fees, as well as being taxed again on state fees and buying mechanics tools. Or food trucks who are being taxed at a rate of 11% on top of purchasing all of their ingredients from farmers who are now also being taxed on seed purchases. I also want to encourage people to charge more for their services so they are still making a decent amount of income and are able to pay their employees and boost our economy. I'm interested in creating grants for government workers who spend their hard-earned money to make the city run functionally. Additionally, we have only been told what money this state has spent. We don't know our initial radiation relief fund. We don't know what we started with. It could have been $300 million. We just do not know. And I have been told that the mayor has financial records of these businesses by the FIB when I spoke with them recently.
Pause. Rewind. Have records of what now?
The business's financial records. That's what the FIB told me.
I have only what the businesses have been telling me they have. I have not done any subpoenas or anything. I want to make that very clear. I've been doing business check-ins with businesses trying to figure out how much money they have made to exactly see what and how I could help them. Very fucking clear.
Yeah, thank you for correcting that for me. Then I would be able to subpoena them if I thought I needed to.
Excuse me.
Okay. I guess a follow-up question. You mentioned this theoretical number of 15% on state tax fees, right? And so that's a flat rate across the board, but now you're trying to decrease it in half as also a flat rate. Would you mind explaining why it would be cut in half and why it wouldn't be dynamic to specific
I think
industries?
that for industries like myself, I run a luxury service industry. I'm taxed at 7.5%. My product costs nothing to make. These people who spend all of their money on these tools and things, they're being grossly overtaxed. I've also spoken with people like Martin Pierce who run a business that is highly gross income, and we were thinking about these businesses with high incomes being taxed at a higher rate of about 20%. But this is only things I've been thinking about and not completely thought about yet.
Alrighty, thank you.
Bingle.
It's me. Hello.
Sorry, Garen.
The largest outrage, I believe, with the taxes that recently was released is we found out when we were working our jobs saw a significant amount of money leaving. That is where the largest outrage came from the cities and states. And then we had to do our own math to figure out what the percentage was and then try to adjust prices on a moving target. With taxes, regardless of what the rate is, because if any business owner or anything would tell you, you need to figure out the profit margins, you need to figure out the prices of everything, and then the taxes to at the end, so people are still making a profit. The biggest thing is to have those discussions with the people working in the industries and the citizens. And if you are going to release taxes or even apply taxes, let them know exactly what the percentage is so they're not trying to figure it out themselves on the fly right after a ecological disaster. I do believe that businesses that are using state property or leasing state equipment should be subjected to sharing their books with the state.
So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of insight because I want to be a little bit nice here, even though I don't necessarily have to do this, but just so that you guys understand. It's not based, the taxes system is not based specifically on businesses. It is based on exactly what types of businesses. So for example, every business right at the moment is technically a quote unquote under the miscellaneous. So when the miscellaneous taxes are adjusted, it adjusts everybody. It doesn't just adjust it for the high, the people who are making the top amount of money or the low end. That's not necessarily something that we as, mayors or whoever are going to be able to do. It's specifically based on the type of business that they have. And right now, because like I just said, every business is considered a miscellaneous business, they're going to be taxed at basically the same rate.
And that will change over time, correct?
I know, probably not.
They're not? Okay.
Bingo.
Sorry, everyone was just yapping so much, and that man's question, I didn't really even care to listen to him yap.
Something about taxes, percentage.
Pass on that one, man. This guy was yapping. I pass.
Sure.
This one, man.
You're valid. Christoph?
I would try to figure out, a good tax percentage to use for all these businesses based on how much the goods are costing. So obviously higher price goods, we're going to try to tax higher if we can get things categorized into different ways. And to answer your second question, I think they should have to provide the books if they were requested by the state, but only if they are requested for some reason.
Slay and Shelly.
I kind of forgot what the question was, but as far as that's all the percentages and stuff, I'm gonna just go ahead and hire an economist to handle all of that stuff because I'm not. Taxes are so boring. I don't. It's just right. It's just such a snooze fest, and I can't be bothered with that. So I'm gonna just hire ULSA is the brightest mind, thus creating job and stimulating the economy, and hopefully working with them to figure out the best way to go about that, and getting everything working appropriately, giving what the people what they want. Thank you.
Great answer, Shelly. Next question.
Hello? Is it on?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm famous. Alright. So I work within the search and rescue department of EMS, and I gotta tell you, things are in a fucking bleak ass state. We not had a funding, or vehicles, or uniform for like the last 5 months. So I'm kind of wondering how you guys are gonna kind of divvy up all the budgets, find out what people need, Because you see all these PD folks driving around in their new cars and all these other departments, and we're still using duct tape to make ropes to rescue people from mountains. The real question is how you guys are going to divvy up funds and decide who gets what.
Is this where I yawn?
Yes.
Tell me about it. It's under your administration.
I'm sorry, I don't really listen to people who are complaining about what they're wearing rather than doing their actual job.
I mean, if that's the key factor that you picked on fashion, rather than
You were the one that just
lives.
you were the one that just mentioned something about fashion, quote unquote, with your uniforms.
Is this a question for
Look,
me?
man,
If it's about fashion, I'll answer it.
People that actually matter.
It's a question about the lack of allocated funds to afford vehicles that have the ability to traverse vast crevasses and things like that, rather than...
It just sounded like you were trying to hire my company to make you a uniform.
No.
I have to fucking mention this, but guess what? I just got the budget. It's not even last week, so how about you take a fucking chill pill and let me do my work and figure out numbers? Candidates, answer the question.
But like I said, I would like to work with an economist, and I would also employ a fashion company such as Carenciaga to help you with your company's, your department's fashion label, and get you what you need. Funds that you're entitled to. Also, props to you on your innovation for using duct tape and rope. You know, I'm all about innovation and using the tools available, so I think that's great, and I commend you.
I would work on setting up departmental budgets based on the size of the department and their needs.
For me, man, with all the defunding of the police, we'll just shove that budget somewhere else and probably get you guys some new shit, you know?
Garen is not on the mic. Tell Garen he's
Garen, you gotta use the mic.
The budget is a week old. There are departments that are a priority that they're focusing on, and then everybody's going to get their budget eventually. One of the ways to ensure that budgets are divvied out properly is having the communication with the different departments. I know right now the search and rescue is in a fluid state where they don't really know if they fall under the EMS or under PD. So first answering that question and then setting a budget for them would be a priority for helping out search and rescue if I became mayor.
Well, search and rescue is under EMS.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yup.
Alrighty. Mayor, I would throw a search and rescue fashion show fundraiser so that you can afford more duct tape, Gorilla Glue, and eventually uniforms. Also, helichoppers.
As what was said before, the budget's rolling out. It's gonna come down to both the mayor and, I would be assuming, and of EMS to allot each their budgets as well. I know with uniforms, I understand it, especially sometimes getting confused with PD. But for sure, the biggest factor would be vehicles traverse the terrain of the mountains and water.
Hey.
You?
There we go, now the microphone's working. Yeah. You guys do really good work with what you have, but I can only imagine that you'd do even better if you had vehicles that really helped you get to places and better ropes and all that sort of thing. So I would definitely want to allocate to you based on whatever the numbers are. But obviously, as everybody said, we don't know what they are, and I think we need an economist to help us balance those, like Shelley said, because that's a smart idea. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, I agree with Sean, and while yes, we are up here talking about taxes and budgets and money in general, patience and grace is needed, y'all. Everything will get worked through and worked out, I promise. I plan on being as equal and fair, as balanced as I can be when it comes to budgets, getting people what they need, but making sure that, you know, we don't go even broker trying to make sure and get the things that we, you know, things that we need. I know that being captain of EMS, I know personally the plight of search and rescue, but I think just patience and grace as Sean works through the budgets and into the next term, while we get all of the information. Other than that, an economist is a great idea. You know, as much as I would be driving the bus on this, it's making sure that the government and the mayor's office have the tools that they need to do the job that they need. So it's about communication and getting all the information. And
more.
I promise y'all, it is darkest before the dawn. So it may be a little like, you know, right now, but it's gonna be good. Okay, that's all.
Okay, thank you.
Next question.
Hello, candidates. A little break from the policy questions, because I think we've kind of been talked our head off with policy at this point. What I want to know is what sets each and every one of you apart? What makes you tick? Why do you want to be mayor?
I guess I go this time. I know several people on this stage right here, and I don't want to talk badly or poorly about either one of them. But why I want to be mayor is I have a deep sense of help. Love helping the EMS, help guiding the EMS. I want to help the citizens of this city. Do everything that I could to try to help. If it's just, you know, one step forward at a time. I tend to be very middle of the road in several things, and it's not for anything but see both sides of situations. So somebody thinking like that in politics, I think would be good, because I think that they would be able to fix any problem that comes up, because they do know and understand both sides of the coin, basically. I'm very honest. I'm very open. You know, long walks on the beach, that's a joke. Kind, caring, and I just want to help. I just want to help this city in any way that I can, and that's what it boils down to. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll just reiterate that the slogan of "a vote for you is a vote for you" was just too good to go to waste. So if that somehow is enough to make me mayor, then so be it, and I'll do the best job I can. That's it.
I go and listen to the struggles of the people. Not to come up with some answer on the spot to get their vote, but to talk with them to come up with a viable solution to the problems. I genuinely care about the people in this state. That's why I became a doctor, to help mend their wounds. Become a mayor to help mend the wounds of the state.
Okay, Karen.
She's using the microphone.
Karen.
Mike.
I am first and foremost a cutthroat businesswoman, and I know one of the citizens' biggest concerns is business. I talk to them every day, and I hear these burning questions about it over and over and over. I see the government as a business, and I want to make it flourish, as I have done with every business my hand has ever been in during my history in the city, from Wu-Tang Records to Maldini's to Burger Shot, or my own business today, post-radiation, Carenciaga, and anyone else's who's ever asked me and come forward for assistance.
The reason I decided to run for mayor is I talked to a lot of people I love and respect, and they stated, Darren, you know what you do each day trying to make sure everybody's having a good day and to help them reach their goals and aspirations. Why don't you try to do it on a larger scale? So since I decided to run for mayor, I've put my heart and soul into this. What sets me apart, I believe, from the other candidates, I am constantly out there every day talking to folks, listening, helping them. I'm not really expecting anything in return. I just want to see this state become a better place. Build on the foundation that Sean has left us in the 6 months where they had to deal with all the BS of no really support.
God, don't
Most
remind
of
me.
them blaming them for problems that are above her or even the governor's head, his or even the governor's head. At the end of the day, I am truly running for mayor to see this state continue to go in a positive direction and hopefully into a place where everybody can enjoy themselves in this city.
Oh.
What's up, man? For me, I mean, I'm just gonna cut straight through the bullshit, man. All these other candidates, well, every mayor I've ever seen, such as Sean, eventually sees himself become the villain and the crime mayor. I'm just straight up admitting I'm gonna be the criminal mayor and the mayor for the criminals. Just vote for me. I'm gonna legalize shit.
Christoph.
I just want to continue to help, you know, everyone in the state to achieve their goals and just keep making this state a better place.
And Shelly.
Wow, where do I begin? Whether it's to be like my idol, Mayor McCheese, whether it's to help people, whether it's to build a burger empire, or a better business, to build back better, so many reasons. I can't even think of them all. But mostly, I think I just, you know, I think I have some good ideas, and I think, I don't really know. I think there's too many reasons to list, really, you know, it's just, it's hard to pick one, is what it comes down to. It really is. And I'm not trying to be, humble, is that the right word? But I just think I'm the right person for the job. Thank you.
You are.
All right, and finally, we'll take this as the last question. 'Cause Lord.
Hello, is this on?
Yeah, hi.
Yeah?
Hi, well, first, thanks for, I guess, dealing with all the bullshit of today. You all did a fantastic job. My question is, pretty simply, with the, ecological disaster that is the, Alamo Sea Flats now, or Salt Flats, how do you plan to address the ever-coming water shortage and help support farmers in the Grapeseed region?
I already have a plan for that. I'm gonna try to, I've been working on this for a long time. I'm gonna build a sprunk factory in the shores, and, I would like to, try to refill the Alamo with sprunk, and hopefully replace, all the tap with the sprunk. You know, I truly believe that sprunk is the soft drink and beverage of the people, and I would like to see all of the tap in the city as well replaced with sprunk. A Sprunk truly is the soft drink for every occasion, every event, every. It just, you can't get any better. A Sprunk, delicious. On to you, Christoph.
So if we need to deal with the water shortage, we can move water from other parts of the island and get it closer to Grapeseed if needed for farming.
I would like to look into the different companies to see if we can look into any underground water sources that we might have in this and potentially use that to stave off the water shortage and help the farmers up in Grapeseed with the upcoming water shortage.
I personally would like to work with top scientists to create still suits which we can then use to collect the body's water and recycle it. We will then build sietches where we can collect rainwaters and other water purification systems so that we can survive underground these coming days when the giant worms begin roaming the salt flats and terrorizing Sandy Shores, Grapeseed, and beyond as they terraform our island into a habitat more suited for spice mining.
Did you say something about worms?
It's
Oh,
a
yeah,
it's
was
a
I not
dune.
supposed to mention that part?
Is this Dune?
Worms.
Oh, shit.
God.
Giant sandworms?
Oh, hell no.
Some people are able to ride them.
I swallow.
They will be the chosen one. Muad'Dib! Muad'Dib!
What?
So, with the farmers, I would love to transport water from the dam and reroute some of the reserves from the dam. Grapeseed, set time periods where water is more. That way, there's enough to go around to every farmer. Desalination plants to help bring ocean water, desalinate it, using that in lieu of the Alamo Sea.
Well, if the Alamo Sea turned into salt flats, was it even freshwater in the first place?
It originally was, yes. The river that ran from the ocean to the Alamo reversed somehow and flooded with salt. So originally, yes, it was our largest source of fresh water in the entire state, and it was a lot of the state's drinking water.
Yeah, I think at that point you just have to figure out where the original source was, like whatever spring or aquifer or rainfall it was originally coming from, and source your water from there at this point. But more research would have to be done. That's basically all you can do if it's already changed, right?
Okay, I too would work on transporting water from the dam to make sure that the farmers were taken care of. I would also work with scientists to make sure that the salt flats now are safe. And then it's all about like finding sources of water. Working with scientists as well to dig down and see if there's an aquifer underneath Sandy Shores.
Yo, what up, Gen Y?
Yeah, there's things that you can do to tackle that problem. And, yeah, those are just a couple of them.
Okay.
So I didn't know about sandworms. What?
Thank you all. I appreciate you.
Yeah, the sandworms are coming.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God.
Alrighty. That is going to be it for our questions today. We've been here for well over 2 hours.
2 hours.
Thank you, candidates. Well, what's left of you guys on stage. Appreciate you for coming out. Again, there will be another debate on Friday I believe at I think we just settled on 6 p.m. EST, correct, candidates?
There's so
I'm
much
good
happening
whenever,
at 6 p.m.
boss.
Right.
6 p.m. EST?
Sounds good.
Okay, I can make that work.
Alrighty. I appreciate everyone for coming out, and thank you so much again. Oh,